Thereat she suddenly laughed and shrill, anon sighed all as suddenly. Said Balin to her, "Is this thy courtesy to mock me, ha? Hence, for I will not with thee." Again she sighed, "Pardon, sweet lord, we maidens often laugh when sick at heart, when rather we should weep. I knew thee wronged, I break upon thy rest, and now full loath am I to break thy dream. But thou art man, and canst abide a truth, though bitter. Hither, boy, and mark me well. Dost thou remember at Caerleon once, a year ago? Nay, then I love thee not. Ay, thou rememberest well, one summer dawn, by the great tower, Caerleon upon Usk. Nay, truly we were hidden. This fair lord, the flower of all their vestal knighthood, knelt in amorous homage, knelt what else? Oh, I knelt, and drew down from out his night-black hair, and mumbled that white hand whose ringed caress had wandered from her own king's golden head, and lost itself in darkness, till she cried, I thought the great tower would crash down on both. Rise, my sweet king, and kiss me on the lips, thou art my king. This lad, whose lightest word is mere white truth and simple nakedness, saw them embrace. He reddens, cannot speak, so bashful he, but all the maiden saints, the deathless mother maidenhood of heaven, cry out upon her. Up then, ride with me, talk not of shame, thou canst not, and thou wouldest, do these more shame than these have done themselves. She lied with ease, but horror-stricken he, remembering that dark bower at Camelot, breathed in a dismal whisper, It is truth. Sunnily she smiled, and even in this lone wood, sweet lord, ye do right well to whisper this. Fools prate and perish traitors. Woods have tongues, as walls have ears. But thou shalt go with me, and we will speak at first exceeding low. Meet is it the good king be not deceived. See now, I set thee high on vantage ground, from whence to watch the time, and eagle-like stoop at thy will on Lancelot and the Queen. She ceased. His evil spirit upon him leapt. He ground his teeth together, sprang with a yell, tore from the branch, and cast on earth the shield, drove his mailed heel athwart the royal crown, stamped all into defacement, hurled it from him among the forest weeds, and cursed the tale, the told of, and the teller. That weird yell, unearthlier than all the shriek of bird or beast, thrilled through the woods. And Balin, lurking there, his quest was unaccomplished, heard and thought, the scream of that wood devil I come to quell. Then nearing, lo, he hath slain some brother knight, and tramples on the goodly shield to show his loathing of our order and the Queen. My quest, meseems, is here, or devil or man, guard thou thine head. Sir Balin spake not word, but snatched a sudden buckler from the squire, and vaulted on his horse, and so they crashed in onset, and King Pellam's holy spear, reputed to be red with sinless blood, reddened at once with sinful, for the point across the maiden's shield of Balin pricked the hauberk to the flesh. And Balin's horse was weary to the death, and when they clashed, rolling back upon Balin, crushed the man inward, and either fell and swooned away. Then to her squire muttered the damsel, Fools, this fellow hath wrought some foulness with his queen, else never had he borne her crown, nor raved and thus foamed over at a rival name. But thou, Sir Chick, that scarce hast broken shell, art yet half yoke, not even come to down, who never sawest Caerleon upon Usk, and yet hast often pleaded for my love. See what I see, Be thou where I have been, or else, Sir Chick, dismount and loose their casques. I fain would know what manner of men they be. And when the squire had loosed them, goodly, look, they might have cropped the myriad flower of May, and butt each other here, like brainless bulls dead for one heifer. Then the gentle squire, I hold them happy, so they died for love. And Vivian, though ye beat me like your dog, I too could die, as now I live, for thee. Live on, sir boy, she cried. I better prize the living dog than the dead lion. Away, I cannot brook to gaze upon the dead. Then leapt her palfrey o'er the fallen oak, and bounding forward, leave them to the wolves. But when their foreheads felt the cooling air, Balin first woke, and seeing that true face, familiar up from the cradle time, so wan, crawled slowly with low moans to where he lay, and on his dying brother cast himself, dying. And he lifted faint eyes, he felt one near him. All at once they found the world, staring wild wide. Then with a childlike wail, and drawing down the dim disastrous brow that o'er him hung, he kissed it, moaned, and spake, O Balin, Balin, I that fain had died to save thy life, have brought thee to thy death. Why had ye not the shield I knew, and why trampled ye thus on that which bare the crown? Then Balin told him brokenly and in gasps all that had chanced, and Balin moaned again. Brother, I dwell today in Pelham's hall. This Garlon mocked me, but I heeded not, and one said, Eat in peace, a liar is he, and hates thee for the tribute. This good knight told me that twice a wanton damsel came, and sought for Garlon at the castle gates, whom Pelham drove away with holy heat. I well believe this damsel, and the one who stood beside thee even now, the same. She dwells among the woods, he said, and meets and dallies with him in the mouth of hell. Foul are their lives, foul are their lips, they lied. Pure as our own true mother is our queen. O brother, answered Balin, woe is me. My madness all thy life has been thy doom, thy curse, and darkened all thy day. And now the night has come, I scarce can see thee now. Good night, for we shall never bid again good morrow. Dark my doom was here, and dark it will be there. I see thee now no more. I would not mine again should darken thine. Good night, true brother. Balin answered low, Good night, true brother here, good morrow there. We two were born together, and we die together by one doom. And while he spoke, closed his death-drowsing eyes, and slept the sleep with Balin, either locked in either's arm.